So it's 1 plus x all to the power 6. 1 plus x all to the power 6. Okay? Now this is kind of nice for us because if I let y equal 1 in this case, right, and you can see it is immaterial whether I write this as x plus 1 to the power of 4 or 1 plus x to the power of 4. I'll let you try and work out in a second why they might write it the second way rather than the first way. Okay? Just have a look at this line here. This line here. So everywhere I see a y, I'm just going to write 1, right? And 1 to any power is still 1. So I'm going to get this. No more y. No more y squared. No more y cubed. And then that's just a 1. Okay? So I can see my 1, 4, 6, 4, 1 happening very clearly, right? What's going to happen when I go to the power 6? Well, one of the things you're going to need to do, just like I did, is you're going to need to draw yourself a Pascal's triangle, okay? I'd probably go up to at least the 10th row, okay? You're not necessarily going to have to write out the full expansions, but sometimes you just want to know something interesting like in the middle, right? And you don't want to have to go through this whole long expansion process because it's time consuming, okay? I'm just interested in the actual numbers. Now, I've written up to 6. So I'm looking at this row here. You see that? Okay, so let's give this a go. What's the difference, by the way, if I swap this down here? All I'm doing, like in terms of the sum, it's the same thing. But as I write it, I'm writing it in reverse order. Okay? So I'm writing it, I want my powers to increase because I don't know about you, but I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rather than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? So I'm going to start with a 1. Which is really 1 to the power of 6. Okay? There he is.
Oh, that's so cool.
My next one, 6. My next one, 15x squared. 20x cubed. 15, I'm now climbing back down. X to the 4. 6x to the 5. And if I've chosen the row correctly, I end with a coefficient of 1. And my power should match what I started with. Ta-da! There it is. Okay? So really quickly, if I were to put in a minus sign there, what difference would it make? Well, a helpful way to write this, just like when we were doing absolute values before, is kind of like this. Right? So I'm still doing that. It's just that everywhere I see an x, really, I'm going to swap it with a negative x. Okay? So for instance, have a look at this guy. See how there's just 1? There's just a single x there, right? So that will become negative, right? But because there are 2 x's here, they get negatives cancel. I can just leave that. That's fine. Right? In fact, each alternating term. Odd number, so it'll be negative. That one's fine. Wait, sorry. Yeah, that's right. And then this one here. Okay? So, you start to get the hang of it, alright? Now we're going to unravel more of the patterns as we go, just to spin you out a little more before I set you to the exercise, okay? Bear with me. What's the sum of the terms in this row of Pascal's triangle?
1.
Sum?
2.
Sum?
4. 5. Oh, I got it!
Oh, that's
No, and so... we found more patterns.
Oh, just wait.
Okay.
Now here's the, again, I'm going to pose to you the most important question. What's the most important question?
What is life? Why?
Why?
Why is it 2 to the power of...
Why?
Why is it creepy?
Why does it do
Why
that?
does maths?
Why is it doing it? Why is this, right? Why is this doing this? And why is this doing that? And I could keep going, but I'm just going to leave it for a few extra lessons.